Hello, it's Marcia again. I have another journal I wanted to share with you. This is the Gilded Christmas. It's all shades and colors of golds and um, warm creams and tans and colors like that. So I'll just show you. It is another fabric covered journal. It's approximately 6.5 by 9. Um, I'm trying to think. Okay. We'll just start with on the side. There is a charm here. Hopefully you can see that. With all kinds of beads and pearls and a golden key, little star charm, and some little shiny iridescent beads. There's the word I was looking for, but I lost it. As well as a pretty tassel here with all kinds of gold ribbons and organza and fibers and lace. Stuff like that, and they're both just on a gold what is that called, safety pin pinned to the side here, so they can be moved, removed, hung somewhere else, what have you. The signatures are sewn into the spine. The fabric that I used to tie the book closed is also sewn into the center of the book. This is a beautiful gold upholstery fabric, so it's nice and sturdy. This I got from Renee, and I'll link her shop down below. On the interior is another patterned fabric in creams and golds and things like that. Oh, that was just there so the glue wouldn't go through the fabric. Okay, we have a gold snowflake with a button on it right here. You know, I'm actually gonna zoom in a bit so you guys can see a little better. I don't have to keep picking up the book. I have a fabric pocket with a gold shimmery banner here. In the pocket we have a vintage image, or an image of a vintage post Christmas card with some lilies and what is that called? Mistletoe, I believe. This is a page from a really old recipe book with an advertisement for candies, famous candies. And on the other side is Wheatena Company? I'm not sure exactly, but I really liked the candy. $1 per pound. I really liked that advertisement there. There's a vintage image here, just pinned on with a gold paperclip, and on the paperclips I've added some gold sparkly twine. Here's a pocket with another vintage image and some coffee-dyed muslin. Inside is a tag with some stickers and corner punched, and this is a Christmas tree that has been embossed. It's kind of sparkly, I hope you can see that. With some gold ribbon. I'm going to say gold a lot in this book. There's very faint little digital stamp of Merry Christmas right there. I'm just going to show you real quick. This side has all kinds of fibers and tabs and some little charms and of course some little bells, little gold bells on the side. Focus. There we go. All of the papers have been coffee dyed. I have an envelope here with Season's Greetings and some fabrics sent to the bottom. An embossed snowflake. Inside is a vintage image of a angel with some punched corners. A vintage image of a Christmas tree and presents from the late 1800s, 1890s I believe, and that is held on with a gilded paperclip. Got some fabric tab here, a large tag here with the nativity stamped on it, lace pocket, some very old sheet music with Merry and Bright stamped on it, and it has been embossed as well. I like how this coffee-dyed paper came out. It's really grungy, but pretty and elegant at the same time. Got some gold ribbon ruffle sewn onto the edge, some fabric with some ribbon sewn on here. It's a vintage image of sheet music cover. Printed out is from Graphics Fairy. This is also from Graphics Fairy. A vintage image held on with a gilded, one of those Tim Holtz clips. This is a painted button on a snowflake that has been gilded, and that is a little lace tab right there. stamped on there and embossed. Another digital stamp. This is a large pocket with some really soft wool that has gold sparkle through it sewn on, and on this little loop is a little gold glass bead. This is a vintage image, not a vintage image, it's an actual vintage recipe from an old book called Dark Fruitcake, and it has, I like that it has all of this handwriting on it from the owner of the original owner of the book. I know what I'm trying to say. A recipe card for you to write your own recipes on, favorite recipes or memorable Christmas recipes. A vintage book page with some poems and images having to do with Christmas. Another sticker here that says Making Spirits Bright, and some gold tulle stitched along the side. This is a stamped image, says do not open until December 25th. Another digital stamp of a frame. A ruffle sewn paper with a gold painted, I'm not staying focused, gold painted star right there. Coffee dyed pattern paper. The other side of the sheet music cover. This is a Tim Holtz image of two guys with a Christmas tree and another gold paper clip. This is a remnant of the cover fabric that I liked, this rough frayed edge, and on here is pinned a bell. Got some snowflakes that have been embossed with some gold. In this lace pocket is just some extra journaling paper that has friends and family stamped on it, and then a tag with some music lines stamped on it. Some gold ribbon. A gold crown down here on a brad. Another pocket with a snowflake, or an envelope pocket. These are just some tags that I gilded the edge of. It says admit one. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that it keeps getting unfocused. It's going back and forth. It's just a coffee dyed petty cash receipt. Some more of that gold tulle and a glittery gold flourish up there. This is a printout of a vintage tag with some stamping on the other side. Some more of that gold and brown twine. A lace tab here and a digital stamp. Another embossed stamp there. More ruffled gold ribbon there. This is a tab with a little gold star pinned to it. A digital stamp that says Merry Christmas. This is from a book. It's a book page, and it has the verse that speaks of Christ being called Emmanuel. A digital stamped image here just for some journaling space. Journaling card. A glassine bag with a coffee dyed doily that makes a tuck spot. It says December 25th. It's also embossed. Gold ribbon. Got a little bit of music stamping here. And inside is a card with a gold snowflake. I'm going to try to fit back in there. This side is also a tuck spot. It's a vintage image with some muslin. A ribbon tab. Season's greetings down here on this pocket. This is the first shaker card that I've ever made. It is made to look like ornaments, and I hand drew the tops and the strings with some ink, and then I went over it with a gold gel pen to make it kind of shimmery. And I did on both sides. And there are two different sizes of stars in there, and also one iridescent bell. I only had one, and I figured it would be a good spot for it. Some ribbon sewn up here on this fabric flip. Some stamping on there, jingle that has been embossed. Some beautiful trim sewn on here. This was also from Renee's shop, and it matches the cover fabric perfectly. This is a large stamped image that has been embossed, and that's just a journaling card. In that large pocket. Another one of the vintage book pages, old-fashioned sleigh ride and other poems and images on there. Beautiful. colors, a little bit of stamping right there, another stamp there, another one of those large journaling cards that is also embossed. On this ruffle sewn edge we have another bell pinned on. Some more snowflakes that are embossed. I don't know if the lighting is right for you to be able to see the sparkle of the embossed, and it did kind of come through, which I'm okay with. I kind of like it. Merry Christmas sticker here, and another gold star and ruffle sewn paper. On this pocket down here we have a vintage image of a postage stamp with an angel on it, and it says Christmas, and just a large tag here for journaling. Little bit of stamping over here. The other side of the glassine bag with a coat check tag, and it has been stamped with the do not open stamp. This is a vintage recipe from an old book that says snow cake. And on this side we have a vintage image of some birds. Birds, I said that funny, didn't I? Sorry. Okay, some stamping there, the other side of that book page that makes a large pocket. And on this side we have dreams and wishes, just on some journaling paper. Another tab. There's a very faint digital stamp of a mantle with some stockings hanging on it. A lace side pocket here with a large tag with some stamping on it. It's all coffee dyed. This is a vintage image of a mother and daughters, the Christmas tree in the back. Another digital stamp of a frame. In this pocket is another journaling tag. And a fabric pocket back here with a large coffee dyed, I can't think of what that's called. You can see it though, thankfully. This is a little Rudolph lapel pin. What I have done, and I'll just show you, is I have bent down the little pen part so that it can just be stuck right on there like so. So he is not permanently attached, so be careful you don't lose him. Maybe even move him someplace safer so he doesn't get lost. And there's the back. And that one is called Gilded Christmas. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.